Hello everyone, how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. So, today we have a slightly different style of video. Um, I moved from north central Colorado to central Georgia. And this is me giving you a rough breakdown of how I moved my roughly 500 to around 520 diamond paintings, rough estimate. Um, like I know how many paintings I own, but some of those paintings were um like given away or for sale or just different things. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I packaged up the drills and how I packaged up the canvases. The main issue I have is I think I lost one of my boxes, and that box had all of the sticker sheets in it. And it really hurts my feelings that I lost it. I'm hoping when I finally get to being able to actually like organize all the boxes into storage, that I'll be able to well, not storage, but like to a out of boxes, when I finally get everything out of boxes and not just rummaging through everything I find it. But as it is right now, I have lost roughly 90 roughly 90% of my sticker sheets for my kits. So what I'm showing you here is this is how I packed up all my drills. Um, all these boxes that are on the floor, that are the medium boxes on the floor, they all have the drills in them from all of my kits. Um, these two Diamond Art Club boxes actually have drills in them as well, but those are drills from like Amazon kits and Paint by Diamond kits and a few other miscellaneous kits that weren't that were broke down before I initially started my move and stuff. So that's what that is. This large blue box here, this is all the toolkits from when I broke down everything. Um, this box, this box here is all of my Muni Made kits, and these are finished pictures, and then these are some. This roll right here is some of the ones that I had broke down before the move, and same with these. These are kits that I had broke down before the move. Um, they were in a box like this one, except for when I got them here and I was trying to condense space and everything, it got set up like this. This right here is how I moved my Elizabeth Ward containers. Now, initially, I had everything sitting like this and stacked in the box, and there were other things in here with it. But since I got here and I was able to take things out, I found it was easier and more efficient to look through these like this to find what I was looking for kit wise. So there's that. Um, these were some pictures that I had actually brought here when I visited my son in at Christmas, when because he was staying with my sister, which is part of what triggered the move. And so when I got here, they came to the house and these got brought over to me. This box had nothing to do with diamond painting. It's just here. But all of these boxes down here, they all have drills in them. Um, this box here, that was toolkits that I had broke down a long time ago. These are pictures in storage. These pictures kind of got a little smush during the move, so I wanted to flatten them out, so that's why they're laying here. You can see where I've been sorting through boxes. But this is how I moved the canvases. So these are um blueprint storage boxes. That's what these are. So the short ones, I think these are the 25-inch ones, and then the tall ones are the 32. So you can see my movers put saran wrap around the edges, which probably is a really good idea. When I taped the bottoms don't have to be taped. Like when you buy the boxes, they fold together and they don't have to be taped like regular boxes do. So what I did was to add more stability to the boxes, I taped the bottoms like every which way but loose. And so I discovered a few things while doing this. I discovered a lot of things. One, if you're not careful with how many you put in a roll, you have messes like this. You can have really nice, neat rolls like this one. I found if you have like yarn or thread or something like that that you can use as like a ribbon, if you tie that around your things like this, it kind of helps hold everything together, and you have to be really secure with how you hold it when you put it in and out. Um, but that's how this is like a rough estimate of how all of these boxes are. Um, one of these boxes is more full than the other, same with these ones, and it all just depends on how much you're willing to put in it. I found that if you have a really long canvas, you can fit around um if you're putting a bunch of really long canvases together to roll up and put in here, I found that you can do like 5 to 6. But if you're doing a whole bunch of really short canvases, you can do anywhere between 6 and 15. It just depends on the size that you're dealing with. And you'll have to experiment with that too. Cuz like company thickness and how they all roll up, how they stay, all of that fun stuff is just going to be it's all going to vary. So, initially the way I was going to keep track of like drills and canvases and all this fun stuff was I had all of the sticker sheets labeled out as to like, all right, so the sticker sheet for this kit, the drills for it are in drill box 1. Sticker sheet for this kit is under drill box 3, so we got to get that from the drills over there. Well, now I have lost the sticker sheets. So it's gonna be interesting. Um, yeah, it's gonna be interesting when I go through all this and try to find things, and it's not gonna be a whole lot of fun. Uh, this is a finished picture of my son's. So I have a whole bunch of different things that like I used to store things, and like this is some of my extra storage, and these are drills from finished projects. So I really utilized as much of my space as I could. And so like over here this is a box full of just random things that were from my desk and from my diamond painting area, and I just can't find it. Like this is the diamond painting color chart, and these are a whole bunch of um release papers. And like so this has more Elizabeth Ward container, the little containers in it for that. Um, just a whole bunch of stuff, and it was an interesting move to say the least. But this is how I did it. This is how I moved roughly 500 to around 500 to around 530, somewhere in there. Pictures all ranging from the size of a 12 by 12 up to I have to look at my spreadsheet. What was the biggest one I brought with me? Oh, the biggest one I brought with me was it that one? I think it was. It's Flight of the Lynx by Josephine Walls from Diamond Painting Deutschland, which that is actually not in this room at the moment. It's currently in my room. But that's how I did it. that's how I moved everything. I will give a fair bit of warning. One of the tricks that I learned is these medium boxes are too big. They really are. They're too big for the drills. The drills get too heavy. I had to replace all of these boxes when I moved into the house, except for that one. All right, so with this one, you can kind of see it. You see how it's kind of crushed there and like there. That wasn't that wasn't because I put anything heavy on top of it. That was all moving damage. The box got crushed during moving. Um, so yeah. So I found that the medium sized boxes were too big. They weighed too much. I did find that the Diamond Art Club boxes held up really well. They shipped really well and were really good to. I didn't have to replace those. Um, I would recommend the Walmart size smalls or Diamond Art Club boxes if you're gonna move a whole bunch of drills like this. The medium size are far too big, far too large. They're just too big. And the small size box is a 17 by 11 by 13. But I think that's the right size box to pack the drills in. You're going to end up with more of them, more boxes, but the boxes will be easier to carry. They won't, I would assume, they won't fall apart and get and crush as easily as my larger boxes did. Because, like I said, I had to replace 99 of them. Not 99 of them. I had to replace 5 out of 6 of them. So, yeah, that wasn't fun. Um, I highly recommend don't going any larger than the medium size if you're moving a whole bunch of your Elizabeth Ward containers. I used the large size. The large size box works perfectly for the Art Dot 240 container. Because that's what that one is, and that's what I packed it in was that, and it held. I have a couple of these containers. It held all those and a whole bunch of others, like storage things in it. And that large box has all. I think I said it before, but it has all the toolkits from the kits that I broke down. But they were not in that box when I moved. I would recommend using that box now, but when I moved, they weren't in that box. They were in the equivalent of 2 or 3 boxes this size. Um, I'm probably gonna wind up breaking them down and doing who knows what. I don't know. I hardly ever use anything out of the toolkits, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, this is my this is how I moved things, and as you can tell, I'm still in the throes of unpacking, and we will not discuss the corner of orders after move. Um, but yeah, this is how I move roughly 500 diamond paintings. The biggest thing I learned along the way was use smaller boxes for the drills and keep better track of where your sticker sheets are. And I will show you how I stored my sticker sheets before that. So these are the sheets that I used that came in the original like A4, A4 or A3. Maybe it was A5. I don't know. It was the binders that work perfectly for Diamond Art Club's smaller sticker sheets. They were part of that. Um, these are from the older Diamond Art Club kits that I had, and on the back of them I wrote what drill box they go to. So that's how it originally was supposed to be. Uh, and I lost some of my drills, so as you can see here, like I made a note, drill box 1. So everything after this until I hit here is drill box 1, and then these are in drill box 2. And then so I just use like basic sheet protectors, and then this one was Drill Box 3. And like, so unfortunately, I'm very upset that I lost most of my sticker sheets. It bugs me a lot. And I'm very aggravated about it because I really wanted all my sticker sheets. So these were some sticker sheets I found while I was breaking the boxes down, and I realized that they didn't come out of the kits with them like I thought they had. So I did thankfully get those, but I don't know where they go. Um, got these, and then like over here, this is where kits that I had bought before everything and had broke down before everything. This is where those are. So that's how I store my sticker sheets. So that's how everything went. Um, as of right now, I don't have anything steady to hold any of my recording apparatuses, so I'm having to hold everything by hand. This is part of the reason why I haven't done any streaming, haven't recorded anything, because it is just simply a hassle. Um, but yeah, that's how I moved everything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll give my best answer as best I can. The projects I was currently working on and I traveled with, I put them rolled up in a poster travel tube or a craftably tube, which most people know it by. Um, I had a few pictures that I traveled with like that. One of them was this picture, and the other one was Mittens, Destroyer of Worlds, which you may or may not have seen the post review before this. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to record that. So that is just some of the things that have been going on. Um, I don't know how regular the content is gonna be. I don't like. I have a really hard time with trying to fit in making a whole lot of diamond painting content when sometimes I don't get the chance to do it because I have other hobbies and things that I do that I like. Um, so like I like to play. I really enjoy my gaming channel and my streaming and all that stuff that I do. Uh, I work full time. I have my munchkin because I am a single mom, so it I don't have a whole lot of free time to do diamond painting, and I usually have to work it in wherever I can. So that's why sometimes videos can be sparse, or um, I don't stream very often, or it doesn't seem like I'm making much progress if you're looking on my Instagrams and stuff. Like the best way to see where progress is happening is like if you're in my Discord. To be honest, that's where I do 90% of my updates on things. It's where I post progress pictures that I don't think are worth posting on social media. Um, so like for me, unless I have finished like a whole row, I usually don't bother posting an update on the pictures that I'm working on. Um, so like the last time you'll have seen this picture on Instagram was when I finished the top part of her head over here. And then when I finish this part, I'll post this next row. But if you're in the Discord, you'll have seen me finish this, and you'll have seen me working on this, and then last night you'll have seen me post the finish of this, which I absolutely love the way her eye came out. I was convinced I was gonna hate it when I was working on it, but I absolutely loved the way it came out. And like later tonight, people will see me post my progress on this section. And if I finish this section, that will go up on Instagram too. So yeah, but overall, if you really want to keep up with like what I'm doing, that's the best place. But be warned, my Discord group is a combination of everything that I do. All of my channels connect back to it. So it has my gaming stuff, it has my crafting stuff, it has just people that I've met randomly around. So There is an entire section dedicated to diamond painting and crafts, and it can be any crafts. It can be puzzles, it can be cross stitch, it can be quilting. I don't care. It can be crochet, it can be knitting, whatever your thing is. I have a section for all that too. And then I have like just the general stuff where we all just talk and hang out. And then I have like a gaming section, and we have movie sections, and we try to do things to include everybody. And so it, it, it's an adult place to hang out. I don't allow a whole lot of drama, but at the same time, I let everybody be adults and sort their own shit out. I step in when it seems to be escalating to a point where something needs to be stepped in and said. Otherwise, I just let everybody deal with their own shit. Um, everybody can post or not post, interact or not interact. It's up to them. But that's where that is. Um, let's see what else. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this little update, and hopefully it was informative of how I moved a large number of diamond paintings. It was very stressful and very time consuming to break all those down to get them in to that state. And yeah, I'm very frustrated and upset that I lost all of my um, sticker sheets. I'm hoping once I get to the point that like I can that I can completely unpack all the boxes in that room, that I'll find them. But based on my multiple searches of the boxes, I didn't find them. So we'll see what happens. I'm 99% sure that they're gone, and I'll just have to deal with that as I go. Thank you, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope to see you guys in the comments. I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you stick around. If you join the Discord, we will always enjoy having you there. There's places to post your finishes, your whips, your whatevers, and to have general conversation. But yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful day or week or evening or whatever it is, wherever you're at, and I will see you next time. Bye.